Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kelley Parker. If you've spent any time on Stack Overflow or ChatGPT looking up a permission denied error, I guarantee you've seen someone in the comments say, just chmod 777 it, bro. No context, no explanation, just 777. Slap it on there, problem solved, everyone go home. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why that advice is one of the most dangerous copy-paste habits in all of Linux, what 777 actually does under the hood, and most importantly, what you should be doing instead. By the end of this video, you'll actually understand permissions instead of just cargo culting a number you saw on the internet. Let's get into it. Before we can talk about why 777 is bad, we need a 60-second refresher on how Linux permissions actually work. So stick with me even if you think you know this. Every single file and folder on a Linux system has three types of people who can interact with it. The owner, usually whoever created the file, the group, a set of users who share some kind of access, and others, literally everyone else with an account on that machine. And for each of those three, there are three possible permissions. Read, can you look at the contents? Write, can you change or delete it? And execute, can you run it as a program? Or step into it if it's a folder? Here's the part that trips people up. Those permissions get translated into numbers. Read is worth 4, write is worth 2, and execute is worth 1. Add them up and you get a single digit that represents owner, group, or other. Full access, read, write, and execute is 4 plus 2 plus 1, which equals 7. So when you see a permission code like 755, that's owner gets 7, full access, group gets 5, read and execute, and other gets 5. Read and execute. Makes sense once you break it down, right? Now let's plug in 777. Owner gets 7, group gets 7, other gets 7. Every single category, everyone with any kind of access to this machine at all, gets full read, write, and execute permission. Let that sink in for a second. That means literally any user on that system, and depending on your setup, potentially any process or script running under any account can read your files, rewrite your files, delete your files, or execute your files as a program. I know what some of you are thinking, it's just my home server. Nobody else even has an account on it. Sure, but here's the thing. The moment that server touches the internet, whether it's a website, game server, a Minecraft plugin panel, or even just SSH exposed to your router, other doesn't mean other human users anymore. It can mean any process that gets in through a vulnerability, any malicious script that lands in your box, any compromised container. 777 rolls out the red carpet for every single one of them. So why does everyone reach for 777 in the first place? Because it works. That's the annoying truth. You're 3 hours into debugging a permission denied error at 3 a.m. You're exhausted. You find a forum post that says chmod 777. You run it and boom, the error disappears. It feels like a win. But what you actually did is skip the diagnosis and go straight for a permission sledgehammer. It's the equivalent of your check engine light coming on, and instead of figuring out what's wrong, you just remove the check engine light. The underlying problem, usually that your web server, your Docker container, or your game server process is running as the wrong user, is still there. You've just hidden the symptom while opening the door to everyone. This is not theoretical. This is one of the most common root causes behind hacked WordPress sites, defaced personal websites, and hijacked game server panels that you'll find discussed across sysadmin and security forums. The pattern is almost always the same. Someone set a web directory to 777 just to get the uploads working, and now any attacker who finds even a small vulnerability can drop a malicious script directly into that folder and execute it. Because remember, 777 means everyone can execute too. And it's not just websites. If you're running a Minecraft server, a Docker container, a Plex library, or literally any shared folder, 777 means any other account or compromised process on that box can read your configurations, steal your API keys and stream keys if they're sitting in a file, modify your save data, or plant something nasty that runs the next time a script executes in that folder. The scariest part is that chmod -R 777 or a recursive 77 is often pasted as the real fix when the first one doesn't work. That doesn't just open one folder, it opens every file and subfolder underneath it, all the way down. That's not a fix, that's an open invitation with a neon sign on it. Okay, enough doom and gloom, let's fix this the right way. Here's the beginner-friendly troubleshooting order I want you to actually follow next time you hit a permission area. Step 1, figure out who actually needs access. 9 times out of 10, a permission error isn't nobody can access this, it's the wrong user owns this. Run ls-la on the folder in question, look at the owner and group columns. Most of the time your web server or app is running as a specific user like www-data, nginx, or container user, and the files just belong to the wrong owner. Step 2, fix ownership, not permissions. Use chown to hand the file to the correct user and group instead of opening it to the world. Something like sudo chown www-data www-data /path/to/folder. Step 3, use the least permission that actually works. For most folders, 755 is plenty. Owner gets full control, everyone else can read and execute but not modify. For most individual files, 644 is the standard. Owner can read and write, everyone else can only read. Only bump things up if you have a specific understood reason to. Step 4, if multiple people genuinely need write access, use groups, not other. Create or use a shared group. Add the right users to it with usermod-a and set the group permissions bit instead of throwing the doors open to literally everyone on the system. Step 5, for more advanced multi-user setups, look into ACLs or access control lists with set FACL, which lets you grant specific permissions to specific users or groups without touching the base owner, group, or other model at all. But that's a topic for a whole separate video, but know that the tool exists. So next time you hit a permission denied error and you feel that 777 urge creeping in, take a breath, run ls-la, figure out who actually owns the file, and fix that instead. Your future self and anyone else who ever touches that server will thank you. And if this saved you from nuking your own server security, do me a favor to smash that like button, subscribe, and if you're new here, ring that bell so you do not miss my next content. And share this one with the one friend who definitely has a chmod 777 somewhere in their Docker setup right now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video right here on youtube.com/@KelleyParker.